Now I'll show you what I didn't plant too much this year, but there's a bundle for him. Right? This are Thai chilies. These are very hot. I call them super chilies. Super hot, right? And all you need is like just this little small. Look how small. You know what they say? Big things come in small packages. These ones are homegrown. The seeds are from year to year.
So beautiful.
And we can go next door now to the next ones. These are the Calabrese, from Diamante,
Yes.
in Calabria.
Yes.
Those ones, right? And the other ones that I have here, I don't have very many. These are the Mexican chilies.
Mexican chilies, take a look at those.
Because these are pretty hot. Those are pretty. Because I'm scared. I don't want it to get below zero. So I don't leave them. I leave them enough outside that they enjoy the good weather. But as soon as I see that the weather's going to be changing to tough weather, I bring them inside. So what happens? They're still feeding from the green and the stem, whatever water is in there. But slowly but surely, they start to dry up naturally, right? As soon as I see that they're pretty well dried, what I do is I take them off one by one, put them in an aluminum container, and then Frank, you've seen this before. What I do is I put it in the ambient heat of the furnace, right on top of the furnace, so they start drying naturally, slowly but surely, right? And then every once in a while they'll check. Just by the sound of shaking the container I can tell that they're ready, right? And then I grind them for pepper, right? For salami, for tabletop use.
It's amazing. We're in the middle of a garage, but it's more than a garage. We've got artifacts from days past, and everything on the wall is like a little bit of storytelling. But what's hanging here, Don? This is something that's close to our heart in terms of region of Calabria and Diamante.
Diamante, Calabria is known for their hot peppers, right? Because they grow a lot. In fact, if you go to Diamante, right?
Which I've been.
You notice that you go in the strip there.
The murales.
They have pictures, artwork, masonry, potting, fabrics, all with pictures of hot pepper.
Come a little closer this way. Let us bookend this beautiful plant. So
the one thing about the Calabrese hot pepper, aesthetically, it's
gorgeous.
It's just a beautiful,
gorgeous.
How beautiful nature makes things, right?
It becomes actually the hot peppers are our logo. It's like our logo. It's our icon. It's our symbol of Calabria.
Yeah, and also like as far as flavor is concerned, it's not the hottest pepper, but it's hot enough, right? And you can use it for many things. You pickle them on the table, and you put it in your pasta. You dry it, use it for dry pepper. I mean, there's so many uses for it. But it's also, I know some people, they'll hang a little bouquet in their home as just
a little memory of
a dry bouquet.
Yeah, a little memory of Calabria.
Yeah.
Now, Don, I've heard the term corna di capra, a horn of a goat or a sheep. Is this the type?
No, not these. No, I know the ones you're talking about. They do like a
swirl, almost a full circle.
Swirl. No, I'm not a pepper professional, right? But I mean, these, like you said, you look at these and you think Calabria. Right?
A little story that's close to my heart is that my dad at every wedding, he'd be the guy with the stash in his suit pocket. As a matter of fact, it was special to actually find a couple of dry peppers in his suit pocket when he passed. But he was the guy like, hey, Salvador, keep the buddy. And he would pull it out of his pocket at every wedding. It was a red one, it was a green one, but they were from that beautiful hot Calabrese pepper plant.
My cousin would whip it out and go like this.
And there's nothing like the taste.
And then you see how you cut it, right?
Yeah.
It's like
and then you have the residue oils on your fingers.
Well, don't put your fingers through your eyes.
Don't start rubbing eyeballs after a Calabrese pepper. Domenic, thank you so much. for this lovely sharing of your crop this year, and we'll certainly enjoy it.
Make it hot, Frank.
Make it hot.
Mexican. Look at the color, Frank. Do you see the color?
It's beautiful.
And these ripened on the plant. I took them in not too long ago.
Dominic's Cantina, well filmed, well stocked. Ta-da! Wow, look at this beautiful little harvest here. You got some explaining to do.
All right. So, Frank,
We've been here before.
No, come here.
We've been
A
here.
lot of the, tomatoes, you guys grow tomatoes too. You can only eat so much. Like we give away relatives, friends, neighbors, right? But then at the end, there's a lot of green tomatoes, right? So in our garden, I have 5 types of tomatoes. There's 2 seeds, which my dad brought back from Italy back in 1984 when he went, right? And I'm still redoing from seed, right? Like the hot pepper,
Right.
Anyway, so what do? Are you gonna throw away the green tomatoes? No, right? So this was taught to me by my dad and my mom, right? So I continue it. So what I do when I keep them on the vine up and until the weather I see, the weather's pretty good. As soon as I know the weather's gonna start raining and get really cold, I harvest everything, right? Because what will happen if you subject them to that water and the cold, they start cracking, right? And they lose their consistency. Right? So I've got 2 types that I will have tomatoes till January. These are called invernale, which a gentleman, his name is Frank, which I knew from where I used to deliver mail. I used to work for the school board. Great human being. He gave me the seeds to this, so I'm replanting them every year, right? And he told me, he goes, you can bring them inside, and these will ripen slowly but surely. And some of them take more time than others, right? But they will ripen. And last year, me and my sister ate tomatoes till January from these, right? Like the cherry tomatoes, Frank, these are the invernale, right? These are Italian type that they grow in Italy, right? These are the cherry tomatoes. These ripen quicker, right? But as we do, you know what? We'll use them even to make sauce, fresh sauce. Cherry tomato, best sauce, right? And so I have a bunch of them. These are we call them in Calabrese page.
Right.
Basically,
The braid.
tomato, the braid bundles of tomatoes, right? Now then, Frank, I've got some big tomatoes too, and here they are, right? These are the San Marzano, which are gonna ripe, and as they ripe, I'm gonna make sauce with them.
Nice.
Okay, and also, lots of cherry tomatoes. And these will ripe, slowly but surely they will ripe.
What a big crop this year.
And that's not all. Hold on.
It's like an infomercial, but wait, there's more.
So what I do, the key is to keep them in a cool place. I'm gonna harvest these, I'll use them to make sauce, or we'll eat them, right, for salad, right? Every few days when I come back, I'll see 1 or 2 that are ripe.
Wow.
And another 2 that are ripe. And another two that are right.
You pluck the ripe ones. You pluck them, and you just use those.
And
ones.
these, I told you, we will not buy tomatoes from the store till January or February, sometimes even February. 1 year, they went till February. That's how many of these I had in here. So these are nice and comfortable in their own little blanket in a cool, dark place, right? So Frank, I've explained, how we, the tomatoes, what I do with them, right? But I think in life sometimes you have to acknowledge people for appreciating things, right? And I know, like as a child, did you ever get trophies at school, like for fastest runner?
Trophies, ribbons.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna give you a tomato trophy, Frank.
Tomato trophy for me. So
I'm gonna give you tomato trophy.
We've had the pleasure of filming in Domenic Greco's Cantina, but there's always a gift from the bounty. Now I want to actually do something here, Dom, if you don't mind.
Yeah, watch this. I'm gonna.
I got it. I need one.
Okay, yeah. There's one that's really ripe. Okay, very good.
Speaking to me.
Okay, yeah. And they're clean, because the rain cleaned them.
Just you're actually smelling where the smell comes from, the branches of the tomato, and it's delicious. It's sweet, and these are just waiting to get nice and red and ripe.
Yeah, and they will slowly but surely. They all have their time, right?
I'm talking about sustainable farming. We've already farmed these, but we're going to enjoy them until January.
Exactly. And you know what? Of course, the taste is not going to be exactly like in the summertime, right? But you know what? Pretty damn close.
Delicious. Dom, thanks for having us in your cantina again.
And my trophy, always more than welcome.
This is first. This is definitely first prize.
I got. You know what? I got to give you another trophy.
Dom's always giving trophies away, but it's the trophy of food.
This is a trophy for Frank because you appreciate good things, natural things from our tradition.
It's beautiful. Cherry tomatoes. We're going to hang these and watch them get ripe. We'll slice a couple here and there, some fresh basil, olive oil.
There you go.
And a little bit of salt, and we're going to enjoy this. Thanks, Dom.
My pleasure, Frank.
Dominic's Cantina, another great episode. We went from the garage to the cantina and more. Thanks for watching.